Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we'll quickly wrap the exhaust manifold, we'll clock the turbo, and we'll make the wastegate bracket. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, it's Wednesday. It's the first day for Victoria for homeschooling, so by the end of the week, if I've got no hair, you know why. Alrighty, all jokes aside, I've got a bucket of water here. I'm going to put the exhaust wrap in there to soak it so I can get nice and tight on the manifold. I'm going to do this all at once. I've got some gloves hanging around and I don't want to take them off and put them back on because of the fiberglass in the wrap. So we're going to clean this up a little bit first, blow it out with some air, and we'll get wrapping. Probably only like 1 or 2 minutes of viewing on that, and then we'll move over to this part here. So I thought I had a full roll. I don't. Alright, so I'm at least gonna wrap the left hand side. That's where the integral piping goes, and we'll go from there. I got the wrap in there soaking. I'll clean this up. The air compressor on, and that's full. So far this has actually worked out okay. I'm going to wrap this side to here. This side, I need to make a hole in between the two so we can get to that bolt. This bolt here was the hardest to get through, which I didn't end up going through there because you can't. So I'm going to wrap that all the way to the flange. That should be fine. So we'll double it up to there. Alrighty, so that's all the wrap I've got. All the new stuff, so that's all that's on there. The main thing is I wanted to do this side because the integral piping runs pretty close here, so I'm not too fussed about the rest of it. It's actually going to be easier to get things on and off without the wrap there, because I've got those 2 bolts there. And normally Subarus don't have the flange there, it's normally more towards the up part, and this one here you have to actually go through here to get to, and I have to, yeah. Anyway, that's done. Let's move on to clocking the turbo and the wastegate, the internal wastegate, and then we're going to sort out the external wastegate. We're going to bring it up a little bit. Right, so what we need to do is get this C-clip here, and then I can rotate the housing. Just trying to remember, just a little bit down I need to go. Alrighty, I think I got it. That's yep, that's good enough. Alright, so I'll play around with the wastegate now. What I was thinking of doing is just having the flat stock metal that I got there come across these two, and just have a hole there, and then that's adjustable. Pretty easy, yeah. Alright, so I've just drilled out 2 holes. I haven't took the length yet. I'm going to test it. So I'm actually just going to go from here to here, So we'll get that bolt out and go across. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the water. Otherwise I might have to just drop it down to this one here. Pretty simple. It's actually got 4 ports, eBay special. So that's easy to swap over. And pretty basic, but there it is. That is tight. So I'm just going to clean that up. I'll take off this bottom bit here because I think it's sitting on the back of the housing there. Just round off the edges, shorten this off a bit, make it look a bit better, and probably just paint it black. I might move that down to there as well. Alright guys, here is the bracket that I've made. I've rounded it off a bit and put the flap disc onto it. So I'm going to shoot it with some of that high heat black. It actually has some ceramic in it, so it's going to be the heat as well. Now it won't rust. Alrighty, so I have swapped the lines over. We do have a line here on the top, and then we've got one on the bottom. That's good, because before I had 2 on top. The bolt, you find a banjo bolt for that. This is the line that will be going to it. It's already got a banjo on the other end. Might be this one. That might be for the GT35. Gotta clean them all up really good. Alrighty, wastegate bracket is on. This has been changed over. It's not in the way. So yeah, pretty happy with that. That's solid. Need to drill this out and put an O2 bung in there. Alright, we've got the exhaust temp sensor in, or the bung. Yeah, it's not out all the way, as you can see. There's a bit of a lip there, but if you know Subarus, it's pretty small. So what I got here is a little adapter, goes into a normal O2 bung. And that goes into there. So keep the factory wiring there. You can always upgrade that to whatever I want, or just close it off. I do have a little block off there. Probably need a new sensor. But yeah, there's a little bung there. Just go in and block it off. Easy. So still need to change the angle on the wastegate and clean it all up, and do this weld here and give it a coat of that black paint as well, so it doesn't rust, and a little bit of heat protection from it too. Alright guys, I've got the wastegate flange off, nice and flush. Even the old pipe that was in there just fell out of this lip. So I've got that up here. I'm going to clean it up, and I'll probably put just a little bit of an angle on it to bring the wastegate more under the car instead of hanging down. Alright guys, I ended up welding 2-inch angle onto wastegate flange, and it will weld onto that a little bit later. Got the other wastegate sitting there for reference, and I can easily put the other pipe on, so I know that it won't go below that. So yeah, gonna let that cool down, so probably go inside for a bit. Alrighty guys, it's quite late. Not really, it's only about 8 o'clock. Just trying to find the angle to put this wastegate on. I have marked it. So I'm going to tack that on, weld that on, and that'll be it for me tonight. So I still need to edit this video. So I'm going to be out quite late probably. So we'll get all this off and we'll weld that on. And hopefully it turns out alright. The two wastegates are pretty close. This one's going to be plugged. I think the top one's is the same as if it was on the side. And there's all these other plugs here along the sides that I need to fill or put a nipple on. I've got 3 tacks on it. It's about... Whoa, I call that 1 mil away. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with each other being hot, but you know, they follow exhaust, so they will get hot anyways. But yeah, that should, fingers crossed, be tucked up behind the other. So yeah, so there's that angle, bit better angle. Let's get it fully welded. Alright guys, that is fully welded. Might clean this up and I'll do another bead around there, and then that would be pretty much, that is done. That's ready to clean up and paint for another video. It's getting too late to finish up and start editing, so yeah, we'll just do that and that's it. Alrighty guys, that's really dusty. Alrighty guys, that's me signing off for tonight. I've done the part, it's ready for prep tomorrow and paint, and I never want to take that off again. I've done the turbo as well, so I've done the bracket and clocked it, so that is ready to go back on as well. And we've done this pipe here as well, which is all painted up and ready to go back on. So that'll all be going back on in the next couple of episodes. Thanks for tuning in guys. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you next episode. Bye.